a blistering hot day up at Avalon, and obviously time to do some watering. Dog's keeping his distance because the pump's on. But yeah, plugged in the second hose and just got a massive blowout in the middle of it. So I've had to slice a piece of the hose off to fill the water, which is less than ideal. I'm assuming an animal was chewing at it, so I do need to get that. The box for things, I think. Things are beginning to come up nicely. So in the Three Sisters, and squash is being planted today, we've got some good beginning growths. Then in our middle box, we've got some things looking really nice. A little bit of rocket at the back. Iceberg lettuce is looking fantastic. And then parsnips beginning to grow out. Spinach is still a little bit quiet, but then over here, in our little bit of a mixed bag, this has come on hugely. So the garlic's really grown up there. Beginning to hopefully see some onion coming together. And look at the size of some of this stuff, the broccoli. It's looking great. I definitely need to do some checks here, because I'm already getting some tiny peaches on the peach tree, which is looking pretty healthy. So I need to check, because from what I remember, you might be better off removing some of the early fruit. This guy's not looking so great. Sweet cherry's still doing really well. Super tall. So this one's looking awesome. Similar here. And the apricot, I think, leaning heavily towards the sun. So limited branches on this side, interestingly. This guy's looking a bit better. The plum's really spreading to catch the light as well. Super wide stance on this guy. These blueberries looking pretty good too. Pear trees looking solid, growing up. Then our apple has got its first little apple on it, so that's cool. Promising start. Merlin's decided he's going to hang out in the long grass like a lion. This willow's not looking great. Struggling a little bit in the position. But yeah, we're going to go back, fill this up, do a few runs of that. We've definitely got a bit of a mixed bag for the raspberry bushes planted, because they seem to be doing okay just there. This one has completely died. This little one's doing okay. It's interesting, we've got plant growth just at the bottom there where the pipe is. We've obviously got a leak somewhere along here. This one's looking reasonable. This guy's still pretty short. Looks like the leak is new, because these are quite wet so far. So something's been spraying them. He's doing pretty good. So let's take a look, see if we can find where the problem is. A bit short on lower leaves, but picking up at the top. There's our leak. We got a nice big apple tree. Still has a tendency to lean. Ferns are coming in pretty well. Let's see about fixing this. Well, in the next couple of days I should be getting the results of the well and whether it's safe to drink or anything else, which is excellent, given I just got thoroughly soaked by it because the tap just snapped in half. This way, buddy. When I was using it, I don't know if it was the pressure or anything else, but it's a bit of a lesson because I did go kind of cheap on the multi-connector to in future buy something a bit more durable. But let's go for a wander down and see how the other willow tree is doing. This one should be better. That noise you just heard was Merlin managing to somehow cover his or loop his lead around the wheelbarrow and flip it fully over. But we've got, in a lot of places, we've got some very thick underbrush, and we've got these growing, which I need to check what they are, but they make things quite pretty. Let's get a good photo for identification, and let's see how this tree is going. Oh, this is seeming quite a bit better. Leaves look much healthier. Merlin, leave it. And then certainly some of the plants are beginning to come up. Merlin, leave it. He's such an obedient dog. It feels like they've got absolutely tons of insects floating around here. So hopefully that will be a real inducement to get birds and frogs and things to come in. But yeah, there's a part of me that's very tempted to pump this whole thing out. Just rent a water pump, because it's still super red. And I reckon if it pump it out downstream and let it refill, the dog has somehow now just managed to loop himself around a rock. I think, yeah, you keep me safe from bugs. I think we'll go inside for a little bit, buddy, because it is hot out here. And if you're drinking pond water, you are missing the opportunity to drink nice clean water, which I know you don't find as delicious, but does involve less of me dealing with diarrhea from you. So it's starting on the gate fencing. The dog has decided he'd much rather be inside, so he's chilling out because it's very hot out here. This is extremely hard work, bashing this down, given it's also supposed to go down at least a metre, and I need to get, therefore, that line. So we've got a long way to go. 15 or so slams of that, 5 centimetres down, 75 to go, which is what? Too much maths? But on the nice side, the edging's really starting to come together on here, and the grass is kind of recovering up in this space. A few wildflowers have made it, so it's getting there. It's not pretty, but here is the base of just a little sunshade I'm going to pull together for the dog, because it's super hot. So I think having somewhere that he can keep out of the sun will be good, particularly once we've got the fencing set up around here. He's got somewhere that he's able to retire to. So he's found a little bit of shade. I'm sat on my bench with my nice view. You can hear some gunshots in the distance. Maybe not gunshots, could just be construction work. And I'm sat on my new bench. I need to pick up a couple of brackets and things to properly make the dog bit. I'm wondering if I should get some roofing rather than just the wood. But we'll see. So I'll get that on the way home. I can build it on the long weekend coming up. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the gate, because it really is slow going, hammering it down. I've got an entire another piece of that to put in. I think the apple tree is probably fine because it's only really got one piece of fruit, but this is a lot of peaches for a very small first year growth, so I'm going to pull this right down to maybe one per branch and give it a better chance. So we've ended up with quite a lot of early growth peaches. So chuck them in the compost bin, see what happens.